Hello everyone and welcome to Kaji's channel. For today's video, may i-share ako sa inyong accounting software na pwede mong magamit to track your own income and expenses as a freelancer or kung ikaw isang small business owner or ikaw naman isang freelancer na bookkeeper or virtual bookkeeper, pwede mo itong i-offer sa mga clients mo na business owner or nag-start pa lang yung kanilang business, alright? So, kung interested ka sa topic na to, please keep on watching until the end. Do not skip para wala kang mamiss na tips and tricks na i-share ko throughout the video. So, without further ado, let's get started! Kung bago ka lang sa channel na to, I'm Kaji, virtual assistant, executive assistant, bookkeeper, accountant. So kahit anong work, pinapasok ko, basta't online. Kasi online work is
Amazing!
amazing! Sa channel na to, dinidiscuss natin more on online work, tips and tricks, and mga success stories. So kung interested ka sa mga topic na yon, please consider subscribing and don't forget to hit the notification bell para wala kang ma-miss na video na ina-upload ni Kaji every single week. Kung nag-check si Kaji ng YouTube channel ko and na-notice ko na almost 55% ng nanonood ng video ay hindi subscriber ni Kaji, I would really appreciate it kung i-hit mo yan subscribe button para wala kang ma-miss na video every time na mag-upload ako. And don't forget to share this para naman ma-inform natin yung mga ibang aspiring freelancer dyan or mga aspiring virtual bookkeeper na gustong kumita ng pera online. Alright? And once na ma-reach natin ang 50,000 subscriber, mamimigay ako ng isang Realme phone. So, please share and subscribe this YouTube channel para maka-avail ka or mapasama ka sa raffle. Alright? So, without further ado, let's go back to our main topic. Today, I'm going to share my screen. And kapag pumunta kayo sa cashew.com, so ito yung binabanggit ko na accounting software. Actually, itong accounting software na to is ideal for small business owner or mga contractors, mga freelancers na katulad natin na gustong matrack yung kanilang finances pero cannot afford or nahihirapan gumamit ng Zero or ng QuickBooks na medyo complicated gamitin. Right? So, kung ikaw isang small business owner or you're a virtual bookkeeper and yung client mo is small pa lang, very limited yung transaction, then you can offer itong cash flow sa kanila and pwede mong i-offer ang cash flow sa kanila para matrack nila yung kanilang finances. Okay, so ang gagawin natin sa video na to is just a walkthrough and tingnan natin kung ano ba yung benefit na makukuha natin dito, kung gaano siya ka-easy gamitin, and yung mga pros and cons niya, kung may makikita tayo na mga negative or positive feedback about dito. Alright? So, si Cashew is almost 10 years na po sa business, and ito ay actually meron silang dalawa na accounting software, which is yung Cashew and yung truly small accounting. So, Cashew is ideal siya kung gusto mo ng detailed reporting and you want to customize your report. Yung truly accounting naman or truly small accounting naman is if you want to track your income and expenses automatically, then this software is good for you. Alright? And then we also have check natin kung ano pang meron dito. So you can try Casio for 14 days for free. Okay? Nang wala kang ini-enter na credit card number or bank account information. Right? If you want to get started, then just click this one and you can select kung ano yung gusto mong i-try. So for this video, eto muna yung pag-uusapan natin. Okay? So just click the get started button and then ilalagay ka na or dadirect ka niya dito sa page na to kung saan kailangan mong mag-create ng account. Kung meron kang Google account, you can always use yung inyong Google account. Okay? So, there is an option here. Okay? And then, just enter or you can enter your email address and your password. You have to agree to the terms and conditions. And then, mag-sign in ka na. So, si Kaji po is nakapag-create na ng account ko. Right? So, eto na yung aking account and nag-sign up ako using my Gmail account. So, ngayon, eto yung pinaka-view niya. And if you want to edit or if you want to change some business information, so pwede mo siyang i-click dito sa settings. Okay? And then, makikita mo na yung mga business details niya. So, you can add logo, you can add your business name, yung registration number if you have, and then kung ano yung type. So, meron diyang sole, partnership, corporation, non-profit, other, and I'm not sure. So, for sure, ginawa nila, naglagay sila ng option dito, especially kapag like they are just starting or for example, ay nagta-trial lang sila and ayaw nilang maglagay ng business type dito or ng information. And then, mayroon din tayo ditong industry, which is accounting, bookkeeping, and maraming option pa dyan. Alright? So, and then meron din ditong option, may manage runs payroll. So, pwede nyo rin gawin yan. And, ayan, so fiscal year and currency. So, meron tayong option dito to select kung ano yung start ng financial year natin. Okay, so, and then yung date format, meron tayong option dyan to select kung ano yung gusto mo. Okay? And then, meron tayong ditong default transaction date, the current date, or the date of last saved transaction. So actually, I think this one is, for example, mag-create ka ng bill, ano ba yung date na automatic na or default date na ilalagay ni Casio? Yung current date ba, let's say August 5, 2023, or yung based doon sa last transaction na sinave mo. Okay, so I would currency, nung sinet up ko siya, nung sinelect ko yung country ko na Philippines, then wala na akong option to change the currency. Pero check natin later kung meron tayong option to select yung ating currency or to change yung currency natin, okay? So, and then may feature din sila na create and track project cost kung merong project kayo, right? Meron din lock period kung ayaw nyo nang magkaroon ng changes once na ma-final nyo na yung period na yon. And then, meron din silang multi-currency support. And then, i-save natin, or pwede rin natin yan. Ayan. So, lalagay mo yan kapag finalize na. So, ngayon, wala pa naman kasi set up lang ng account natin. So, save settings lang natin yan. Right? And then, meron tayo ditong subscription and billing. So, magkano ba yung Casio accounting? So, meron silang option to pay annually or you can pay per month. So, yung per year is around $324. Kapag kinonvert natin sa peso is around 17,000. Pero yung monthly niya is $30 lang. So, around 700. Okay? Depende sa exchange rate. And then, ayan. Kapag meron kayong coupon, then meron kayong discount. Okay? So, ngayon, let's try muna itong Casio for free ng 14 days. Okay? And then, meron ditong invoicing and payments. So, lalagay mo dito yung first name, last name, and then contact, mailing address kung gusto mong lagyan para to sa invoice na i-create mo. And then, additional details, ayan, kung may website ka, ilalagay mo din dyan. And then, client statement memo. So, pwede mo ilagay dito yung mga terms and condition mo kapag nag-i-invoice ka. For example, any late payment, mag-charge ka ng 1% per day, or ganyan. Okay? So, pwede mo din ilagay dyan. All invoices is due every, ganun din. Okay? So, kung gusto mo lang na maging clear sa mga client mo. Right? And then, save mo lang yan kapag na-update mo na yan. And then, we also have sales tax. Okay? So, ano ba yung mga sales, kung halimbawa, nagta-tax kayo or nag-remit kayo ng tax, so pwede kayong mag-create ng sales tax dito, alright? Which is maganda. You can also connect the bank, but you have to verify your phone number first, okay? Before ka makapag-create or makapag-connect ng bank. So, let me try to send a code, okay? request a new verification code. So, could not send a verification code. Please check. Please double check the country code and phone number. So, tama naman. Or kailangan ko ba lagyan to? Sige, let's try. So, ayaw niya. So, lagyan ko ulit. So, hindi gumagana yung phone number ko dito. I don't know why, pero pwede tayong mag-reach out sa support kapag may question tayo. Okay? So, yung support nila is available. So, Canada. So, sabi niya, you'll get replies here and in your email. So, my team will be back Monday daw. So, kapag weekend, hindi sila available. So, Monday to Friday lang sila. Kasi nasa Canada sila. Alright? So, mali natin in the future, meron na silang support galing sa iba't ibang country. So, accommodate na nila lahat ng client nila from different parts of the world. Okay? And then, you can also delete your account. And once you delete your account, so lahat ng data na nasa system nila ay permanently madidelete and hindi mo na siya babalikan. Alright? So, ang maganda rin dito sa manage user is you can add multiple user. So, all you have to enter is yung kanilang first name, last name, email address, and ano ba yung access level na gusto mo. So, for example, ano yung level access na gusto mo? So, for example, we have admin, and then view and edit only, and view only. So, admin is meron siyang access sa lahat na to. View and edit only is makaka-view and makaka-edit lang siya. And then view is makaka-view lang siya. So, so ganun siya, okay? And then, you can also export the data. And meron din silang mga add-ons dyan. Alright? So, Stripe, you can connect your Stripe, Square, and FreshBook. Alright? Next, na-check na natin yung settings niya. Ngayon, check naman natin, paano ba siya gumagana? So, meron akong mga, dito sa kabilang side nila, so meron silang action, income and expenses, invoices, bills to pay, checks, banking, journal entries, sales tax, and then clients. Okay, so, balik muna tayo dito, income and expenses. So, enter income, enter expenses. Okay, so kapag ikaw ay enter ng income and expense, isang tab lang sila. So, select mo lang kung income ba siya or expense. So, for example, mag-try tayo, test. Okay? So, test lang. Terms or payment account. So, kailangan mo pumili. If it is a bank account, cash, due on receipt. Okay. So, pwede kang mag-select if it is yung client na to, for example, is yung lahat ng payment niya is diretso ba siya sa bank account, cash ba siya, or undeposited funds. Pag sinabing undeposited funds, ito yung, kumbaga, nagbayad na si client pero hindi mo palang nadideposit yung fund sa bank. So, due on receipt, unpaid accounts receivable. So, pwedeng 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. So, let's try this one. Income account. So, meron tayong sales income. And then add, kung may tax. Okay, save. And then, check muna natin yung chart of accounts niya. So, accounts. Okay, so, ang dito, once na mag-create ka ng account, meron na silang default na chart of accounts. So, meron silang naka-asset and bank. Ayan. And then, meron na silang list ng credit cards and liabilities, equity, income, and expenses. So, ang maganda dito, pwede mo siyang i-edit. So, for example, gusto mo bank charges and interest expense, magkasama na siya. So, for example, gusto ko bank charges lang kung bank charges lang. And then, save ko. And then, kung gusto kong bumalik, back. Okay? So, bank charges na lang. So, kung gusto kong mag-add ng panibago, a-add lang ako dito. Add account. Okay, so for example, ano ba yung expense account ko? So gusto ko mag-add ng interest expense, 5521. So 5521. And then, ano yung name? So, interest expense. Tapos, description niya is, ano yung name? So, interest expense. Tapos, description niya is, used to record interest expenses. So, and type niya, expense, add account, and check natin kung nandun na siya. Interest expense, and andun na siya. Alright? So, eto, sobrang dali niyang gamitin. Super easy, and parang user-friendly siya. Okay? Ngayon, sa pagkakagamit ko pa lang. So, first time ko tong ma-open. First time ko din tong mag-create ng account. Ngayong araw lang din ako nag-create. And so far, wala naman ako nakikita na parang ang hirap gamitin. Maliban na lang dun sa need kong i-verify yung phone number ko, which is hindi ako makakuha ng code. So, ang inisip ko kasi possible is dahil yung account na ginawa ko, ang location niya is country natin, Philippines. So, wait natin yung response ng support nila. Alright? And then, if you want to create an invoice, meron din dito. So, for example, test account, and then invoice number, alright? Sales account description, test, or let's say bookkeeping, P, August 2023. So, check natin kung anong itsura niya. And then, mag-enter ka ng payment, show option. Ang question ko is, how can I export this or view this na naka-PDF? Example, asan yung ginawa ko kanina? Na invoices. So, try ulit tayo. Test. Okay. Okay. Add invoice. Please enter at least one item. Okay. So, wala tayong price pala. Bookkeeping. P. August 2023. 1. Let's say 10,000. Sales tax. Wala tayong sales tax. And then add. Okay. Download. Okay. Close lang natin to. Okay. Ito na yung invoice na nagawa natin. Napunta siya sa baba. And kung i-view ko siya, gusto kong makita kung, ayun, download PDF. So, ito yung itsura niya, which is maganda naman. Okay? Ayan. Very clean and madali. So, try kong i-email to. So, to admin at kajiskeeperskeeping.com. Send. So, you can edit yung message, ha? Oops. Okay. Please, ano sabi niya? Please subscribe to customize the subject and okay. Please subscribe to customize the subject. So, since we are using free, okay, hindi natin siya may edit. Pero, for example, we're happy with this one. And later, papakita ko sa inyo sa next video kung gusto nyo yung ano ba yung itsura nito kapag paid version siya. And so on. Alright? Marami kayong natutunan sa video na to. And yun nga, kung gusto pa nyo ng part 2 ng video na to, just let me know sa comment section. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye!